Hi everybody, Gert Louw from Cape Town and welcome to another video. This is going to be the fifth video in the 100 video series where I discuss mission critical training concepts for the older guy to do his body transformation. Now in this video I'm going to discuss the expected duration of a body transformation, successful wow body transformation. Now these time frames I'm going to discuss is from my experience and that of many other training coaches out there. Now of course I'm talking about committed people that are dedicated day after day doing their thing, people that go all out to put the body in optimal territory for growth and fat loss. I'm not talking about the guy that this week trains good and next week he's taking off and then he's doing good with his diet and then he's off his diet. I'm talking here just about absolute committed people. After all, it is only the committed people that will reach success in any case. Okay, the expected transformation time for a young guy. Now what you must remember, a young guy, let's say 20-year-old, his blood testosterone and human growth hormone levels are sky high, the highest he's going to be ever in his life. And that levels that he has, if the older guy has that levels, he would have to be juicy. The time frame for a young guy to make a wow body transformation, you can do it fairly easily within a 6 to 12 month period. Now, any young guy telling you he did his transformation in 4 weeks or 2 months or 3 months for that matter, dudes, this guy is lying. Sure, he can do significant changes in, let's say, 4 weeks or a month or so, but definitely not a wow body transformation. I realize the word wow body transformation is pretty much unscientific. I'm just referring here to a mind-blowing transformation. Like really, wow, I can't believe this. So unless this young guy took steroids or something, on top of his already high hormonal levels, then a body transformation under 6 to 12 months is not possible. Unfortunately, it is shocking, how many of the young people are actually taking steroids to achieve their goals. That's why the world is so screwed that they actually believe advertisements like take this pill or do this and you'll transform your body in 4 weeks or 2 months or whatever. There are just so many out there lying about the duration that it takes for a real wow body transformation that the average Joe is starting to believe this lie. And this is where the problem comes in. When a normal guy is now faced with the reality of how long a body transformation takes and what actually has to be done, that is the point when they give up because they had these expectations and this falls so far short from the expectations that they had, they just lose interest and completely derail. And that's where the danger of this comes in. And that is why so little guys actually walk successfully the path of a body transformation. Because they've got the wrong expectations from the start. We live in a fast food world. I want everything to happen chop chop. And if it doesn't happen chop chop, we lose interest. That is a sad reality of today's society. We have to relearn as a society to have medium and long-term goals and to have the ability to perform what needs to be done diligently without wanting to see on a daily basis or weekly basis the return on it. But that's a topic for another video. Okay, the expected transformation duration for an older guy. Older, I'm talking over 40, over 50, over 60. Now here it's a completely different ball game. The mere fact is, the older guys, his testosterone levels, his human growth hormone levels, it is way down from a young guy's. So the body is going to respond very slowly. Everything has to be correctly in place before the body will respond optimally. Any one thing of all these things that needs to be in place is missing and the body is not going to respond at all. I've seen it happen so many times. For the older guy, it's critical to have everything correctly in place. Only then does the magic happen. And the main thing here, if the older guy has got low testosterone, and I'm saying this in so many of my videos, nothing is going to happen. You're not going to be able to lose your fat and you're not going to be able to build muscle. So you have to manage your testosterone levels when you are over 40. And you have to know what your testosterone levels are. Now all of this, guys, I've got a complete free system and program that's available, a T-managed plan. I'm going to put up the link for you on the screen. It helps you step by step to implement an attack plan to raise your testosterone levels naturally. Now there's very little chance that an older guy can do a wow body transformation under 9 months. There's maybe 1 or 2 exceptions, but 99% of the older guys out there, it is virtually impossible to do a body transformation under 9 months. After 40, it becomes progressively slower and more difficult to lose fat, and to build muscle, all because of lower human growth hormone and testosterone level. Now, the typical expected transformation durations for the older guys is as follows. For the over 40 guy, that means 40 to 50, you can expect 1 to 3 years to do a wow body transformation. Very much possible, guys, and 1 to 3 years is very little time out of your life to change your whole direction of your life. Don't expect it to happen in 3 months or 6 months. Give yourself 1 to 3 years time to be dedicated and do what needs to be done. For the over 50 guy, now things become even more difficult. Now we're talking your expected time frame would be 2 to 4 years. If you've got muscle memory at play here, that can easily shorten your time by 50%. But if it's a new transformation, your first ever big transformation you're doing, over 50 or between 50 to 60, it's going to take 2 to 4 years. Now for those over 60, that's when it becomes even more difficult. Not impossible. So here you expect 3 to 5 years. Now you've heard the following a lot. The body has grown into your current condition and shape because of many years of doing the wrong things. And you cannot correct that overnight. Now unfortunately, guys, this is very true. The body needs time to adapt and change. The only way to bypass this is to force things chemically, and with all the risks that brings. Now you can try and force it by overtraining and too little calories that you eat during the day, and that is what a lot of the guys are doing, and eventually that will crash your whole system. I've seen it happen many times. Your immune system will drop, you get sick, you will most probably injure yourself because such an attack weakens the tendons and joints. And the worst of all is you're probably going to lose, not probably, you are going to lose more muscle than fat. That puts your health at great risk. Plus, remember, there's nothing else giving you shape but muscles. So if you lose your muscle size, then you're going to look terrible when you got less fat because you got zero shape. Now remember, many times, guys, when you're busy on this transformation journey and you're completely and utterly focused and dedicated, you fail to see the changes on a weekly basis, sometimes even on a monthly basis, simply because there's your fat level, there's your muscle level, the muscles is growing and the fat is dropping, but not quickly enough that it's visible for you the changes that are busy happening in your body. But as the months are progressing and you're sticking to your diligent training and diet, then a couple of months down the line, things is going to start to happen and you're going to start seeing great changes on a yearly basis, inspiring changes, and after 2 or 3 years, wow changes. Okay, another big problem that guys are facing on this journey is that they start this journey quite overweight and they expect a huge fat drop every week while they're busy on their diet. They expect between 2 to 5 kilograms that they want to lose on a weekly basis with their diet. And this is also a big problem that can very easily derail you. The expectations that you have of what you want to achieve with your fat loss versus reality. Let me give you some insight. When your weekly fat loss is less than, let's say, 400 grams, which is just under a half a kilogram, then you're not doing it right. You're not putting enough work into your diet. Simple as that. When your fat loss is between 0.4 kilogram to 1 kilogram per week, perfect. That's exactly where you want to be. This means success when you do this on a long term. When your weekly fat loss is constantly more than 1 kilogram, I'm telling you, not good. The body doesn't have enough time, guys, to adapt to this huge fat loss. And the chances are you're losing more muscle than you're losing fats. So your daily calories is too little. Your body thinks it's in starvation mode. Nothing good's come of this type of fat loss situation. You're gonna bounce back eventually, double your size. This is the wrong track. You do not want to lose constantly over 1 kilogram per week. It's not a long-term approach. So there you have it, muscle warriors. You must have realistic expectations of your transformation journey, realistic expectations of how long it's going to take, and realistic expectations of the fat loss that you want to achieve on a weekly basis. Don't listen or even look at all these advertisements and marketing messages out there. Those people just want to sell their product. They are lying. Follow the expectations that I just gave you in this video. Unrealistic expectations bring disappointment, which demotivates and eventually completely derail your transformation journey. Go forth, guys, and make it happen. Just make it happen. Okay, my coaching system for the older guy. Now, my advanced system 2 ensures that everything is correctly in place for the older guy. It allows the older body to respond optimally for the fat loss and muscle growth. Everything that I discuss in all my videos, all the knowledge and skills, it's all built into the system. And this system gives you a step-by-step action plan to get everything in place. It's customized, guys, for your body, your goals. So you want to sign up? check out the link on the screen. And now my donation. Guys, this is my only form of income, my YouTube channel and my website. So if any of my information in my videos has helped you, please consider making a small donation. You can do it via PayPal or you can do it via Bitcoin. In the video description box, you'll find the links for both PayPal and Bitcoin. Now everybody, wish you all happy training and happy transformation. Gert Louw from Cape Town signing off.